What's good? What's down with it, my NOLA Child family? It's your boy, your host, Kai the Great, aka Cobra Kai, and welcome back to another episode of the NOLA Child Podcast. This is where we chop it up about our beloved New Orleans Saints and the New Orleans Pelicans. Yada know what I mean? But family, we are back once again in the chop shop. So y'all know what it is. You already know. Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all know what we finna do. And without further ado, let's chop it up. And today's episode is brought to you by your host, the one and only, your favorite unk, this YouTube channel / podcast. And let's not forget, more importantly, man, y'all, man, my Know the Child family, man, y'all the only sponsors I need at this point. Y'all support me, I support y'all. Simple as that. We ride together, we die together. It's NOLA Chop for life. My Who Dat gang, my Flock Up gang, my NOLA Chop gang. We repping Saints and Pels all day, every day, 24/7. You got it, I mean. Family, what's shucking? What's shucking with it, man? I know it's been a good minute since I gave y'all an episode. Brother been on hiatus for the past month. I think it's been a month. Yeah, it's been a whole month. I think the last episode I gave y'all was the Seahawks when they won the Super Bowl. Man, that's like a long time ago, man. So, but nonetheless, we all back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Had to take that little break. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need a break every once in a while, and I definitely needed that break. But we all back in the building. A lot going on, family. NFL free agency was last week. I mean, it's still underway. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty much quiet down now. But our black and gold, man, our black and gold they was active out the gate the first day. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into like the players that are no longer here with us no more as they chose to go elsewhere. And we gotta see what's up with Cam Jordan, man. Is he gonna stay with the black and gold or he gonna go to another team? You know what I'm saying? And when Chris Olave contract gonna be finalized. All that and much more, y'all. But before I start, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on, man. The Know the Child Podcast. We are back in the building. We back like we never left. You know what I'm saying? So before I get started, let me see who's in the chat real quick, man. Let me see. As usual, man. As usual, man. Always in the building first. My A1 since day one. My dog, OGJP, Big Jerry G, a.k.a. the 1K King. Shout out to my dog, Jerry. What's good with it, Jerry, dog? Good to see you back in the chat, brother. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jerry hitting that 1K, y'all. You know what I'm saying? My dog just surpassed that 1K subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all haven't subscribed to Jerry channel, make sure y'all subscribe right now. Brother doing a great job on his channel. You know what I'm saying? He be dropping his shorts on the Saints and NFL news and even church. You know what I'm saying? You know, my brother's a spiritual person. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he a beast on them drones, man. He a beast on the sticks. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my dog, Jerry, man, one time in the building. You know what I mean? I'm going to talk about my milestone at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? That'll be my last segment. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into all that. See who else in here. Fly Guy. What's down with the Fly Guy? Good to see you in the chat, brother. My dog, Jerry. Say, welcome back, Kai. I appreciate you, Jerry. Appreciate you. Jerry hollering that Fly Guy. And Jerry hollering that. All right, Jerry just saying appreciate it. No doubt, Jerry. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? You know we family, brother. We family, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me get right into it, family, man. The Saints, like I said, was active out the gate in free agency, man. But before I get into all that, let me shout out Mickey Loomis, man. Mickey Loomis, I know we've been giving Mickey Loomis hell, you know what I'm saying? But he really kind of found his swag a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Being active in free agency, getting these guys in, you know what I'm saying? Signing these new acquisitions. So he was he really doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? So even though he not out the doghouse yet, he not, but I appreciate him being active. You know what I'm saying? It's good that we finally active in free agency. You know what I'm saying? The first day, because we always show up late to the party in free agency. Like we always sign a person like on the third day of free agency or the fourth day. We just take so long to sign somebody. But the reason we always sign somebody late because we don't never have no cash, man. We always be strapped with cash. But this year, it's different, man. We got cash. We got money to spend. We still got money to spend. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see. It's really good to see. But I like how active we was in free agency on the first day. And we still active right now. The Saints made another signing today. But I'm going to get into all that a little later, though. But let's get right to it real quick. I'm gonna try not to keep y'all too long today. You know what I'm saying? Probably like about a 35, 45 minute stream. You know what I'm saying? Brother just got home from work. Brother hungry, so y'all bear with me though. But anyway, all right, let's get into it real quick. All right, the Saints made some signings, man. They brought some players back. They have signed John Ridgway to the. Hold on, man. I just had it up here. Give me 1 second, family. I know they signed John Ridgway to a 2-year deal. They ain't got it up here though. I forgot how much he was getting. But anyway, John Ridgway. I know that's not a sexy signing, you know what I'm saying? But we brought him back for depth purposes, so I ain't mad at that signing, you know what I'm saying? It's a must that we need like more insurance to go to come along on our roster, you know what I'm saying? To go along with our roster, you know what I mean? But they also brought back Dylan Radens. He signed a 2-year, $6.9 million deal, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Dylan Radens had a decent season last year. It's nothing to go too crazy about, but it's always good to have him, you know what I'm saying, at that guard position, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it. He played decent last season, so it was a good signing. All right. We also signed we got a new punter, fam. We got a new punter in the building, man. Ryan Wright from the Vikings. We signed him to a 4-year, $14 million deal, man. I heard that he was like pretty much the best punter out there out there on the market in the free agency. So I'm really happy that we addressed that move. You know what I'm saying? Because the punter we had, man, Kyle Kroger, he couldn't punt worth the damn whatsoever. I mean, this man was punting like 17 to 25 yards. I'm like, I don't know where the hell we found him from. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so glad that we got Ryan Wright in the building. So this man, I think he was punting like 77 yards. I think that was his best kick that he had last season, and he was just bombing the balls away. You know what I'm saying? So, and he know how to pin them back deep. So that's a plus going forward for us on the special team. So that was a major plus. But Kyle Kroger, he is no longer with the Saints. He got traded to the Texans last week. You know what I'm saying? So in return, we had gave a 2028 7-round pick along with Kyle Kroger, and we got back a 7-round pick. So I ain't mad at that. You know, I ain't mad at that at all. So that's gonna go a long way with us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that we addressed it that situation. You know what I'm saying? That position. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna take us further throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? So big plus by the Saints signing him. All right, let me go up. All right, here come the splashes right here. We signed Travis Etienne, y'all, not Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne from the Jaguars. We signed him to a 4-year, $52 million deal, man. So, and he's homegrown, man. He came from Jennings, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? He had a stellar career with the Jaguars. You know, and that was a huge splash right there by the Saints. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that we was going to sign him at all. I know he had a market out there for him. I know the Broncos was trying to get at him. I think the Vikings was trying to get at him and some other teams, but he wanted to come home. So I ain't mad at that whatsoever. So that was a plus for us to sign him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm anxious to see him pairing with hopefully with Alvin Kamara this upcoming season. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a question mark right now going around with Alvin Kamara. He's gonna be in the building, or he gonna go elsewhere, or he gonna retire. The man already stated that he don't want to play for another team. He want to stay home with us. You know what I'm saying? I say if the Saints decide to release him or trade him, he talking about he gonna retire. So I mean, I hope that we do keep him for next season. You know what I'm saying? Because people saying he washed, man. Alvin Kamara's not washed. He not washed. And I know the productions ain't been the same. I mean, he is getting up there. I mean, he just hit 30. He just hit 30 years old. I think he about to be 31 sometime this year. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know running backs don't last long in this league whatsoever. But with Alvin Kamara, though, I think he still got a lot left in the tank. So it's a must, in my opinion. I think that we should keep Alvin Kamara like to further notice, you know what I'm saying, for the future, because we gonna need him. He's a weapon, you know what I'm saying. So, but him pairing him with Travis Etienne, man, that's a plus right there going forward, though. So, all right, chat kind of quiet right now. All right, but anyway, let me go back down. Let me see who else. Where I'm at. All right. All right, the Saints also signed one of the best guards in the league too. We signed left guard David Edwards from the Buffalo Bills, 4 years, $61 million deal. So that was a big plus too, man, because he had a stellar year with the Buffalo Bills. I say stellar career with the Buffalo Bills. I know he spent time with the Rams too, but he really showed out with the Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? So getting David Edwards was really a huge splash for us. Cause look, man, that offensive line really needed, and with him in the fold now, just him and KBJ, Kelvin Banks Jr., they about to lock it down on that left side, on that offensive line. Left side, the strong side. Left side, strong side. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have him in the fold with us. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that was gonna be possible either, but Mickey Loomis, man, he's showing his ass. He's showing his ass. So that was huge that was a huge signings by the Saints though, man. What y'all saying in the chat real quick? What y'all saying? My dog Jerry said something. What you say, Jerry? I agree with you, Kyle. Kamara's not washed. Yeah, he ain't washed, man. I don't know why people think he washed, dog. You know what I'm saying? We need AK going forward to next season. You know what I'm saying? Just watch. AK gonna have a Pro Bowl season next year. Yeah, I said it. I said it with my chest. You know what I'm saying? It's the offensive alignment why the running game was exactly, Jerry. That's the reason why. That's the main reason why that we wasn't running the ball all that great. You know what I'm saying? But now with David Edwards in the fold, that's gonna really help a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, left side, strong side. You know what I'm saying? KBG and David Edwards, they about to lock. Excuse my language. They about to lock shit up. You know what I'm saying? On that offensive line, on that left side. We just gotta get the right side straight now. So hopefully that we could address that situation as well. So, but I'm gonna get into that a little later on too. So, but David Edwards, man, good signing by the Saints. Very good signing. All right, the Saints also brought in a tight end, man, Noah Fant from the Seahawks. I should say, hold on, from the Bengals, really. 2 years, $8.75 million. If y'all remember Noah Fant, we really had pursued Noah Fant last season during training camp. He had an option between us and the Cincinnati Bengals. So it was who they versus who that. And what he chose? He chose who they over who that. That was a bad selection by him. You know what I'm saying? So, but throughout the season, he kind of figured that who they wasn't like that. So he had to change of heart now. So now since he became a free agent, he signed with the Saints. See, no who that is like that. You know what I mean? So, but it's good to have Noah Fant in the fold, though, man. He's a talented tight end. He had I gotta look up his numbers of what he did in Cincinnati this past season. But I know who he is, though. I know what type of player he is, and he gonna bring some spark to that tight end position, and it's good. It's a good depth piece to go behind Jawan Johnson too. So I ain't mad at that at all, though. Jerry said also signing a punter and Ryan Wright is a big upgrade in special teams. Yeah, I just got to talking about that, Jerry. A huge signing, way better than Kyle Kroger. I tell you that. I tell you that right now. I'm glad that we traded him to the Texans. I don't know what the Texans see in him. I don't, but to be honest, we fleeced the Texans. You know what I'm saying? We fleeced them. So that's gonna be their headache going forward. You know what I'm saying? We got Ryan Wright now. And also Ryan Wright is Tulane finest too. So that's a huge pickup by the Saints, though, man. I'm really happy about that move, though, man. Also, other moves. Let me see what else happened. Oh yeah, we brought back a familiar face too, fam. We brought back linebacker Caden Ellis, man. He spent time with us a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? That he went to the Falcons, like what was it, 2 years ago? But we signed him to a 3-year, $33 million deal. So I'm happy about that move. I know it's a lot of mixed reaction about Caden Ellis. A lot of folks don't really like that particular move, but this coming from me, though. I really love that move, and it really fills a need on our team, especially with the departure of Demario Davis, which I'm gonna get into Demario a little later on. So, but I think it could really work though, man. So with him and Danny Stutzman, man, that'd be a nice tandem. You know what I'm saying? So along with Pete Werner, but I'm not. I think Pete Werner though. I'm not sure Pete Werner is. I don't know. I'm not really too sure about Pete Werner, man. I'm not sure he could be back with us. I mean, I know he signed. I know he signed to what 2028, but I'm not sure it's gonna work out though, man. Because I could just see Danny Stutzman and Caden Ellis back there at the linebacker position. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Pete Werner, he decent though, but we might have to trade Pete Werner, man. I hate to say it, but we might have to trade him. But we'll see though. But with Caden Ellis though, it feels a need, like I said. Plus, this is his first time. Plus, in Brandon Staley defense, you know what I'm saying. Plus, and also, he played under Dennis Allen, you know what I'm saying, when we had Dennis Allen here. So it's gonna be some new surroundings for Caden Ellis. So Brandon Staley probably gonna get creative with with Caden Ellis, you know what I'm saying. So, but it's good to have Caden Ellis in the building. So I really like that particular signing by the Saints though, man. And also, let me see. I think that's still on the signings right now. Oh, my bad. The signing that they had earlier today, they brought in Ty the running back from the Vikings, Ty Chandler. They signed him to a 1-year deal. So I gotta do some intel on him. I heard that he got some wheels on him though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably look up his highlights a little later on tonight, do some intel, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably talk more about him on the next episode, you know what I'm saying? So but Ty Chandler, though, man, yeah, that name sounds so familiar. Y'all know that we had a Ty Chandler here in New Orleans years ago with at at the time New Orleans Hornets. Ty Chandler, Tyson Chandler. You know what I'm saying? So that was years ago, though. You know what I'm saying? With Chris Paul, Tyson Chandler, the Crescent City connection. So now we got another Ty Chandler in the building. So, but like I said, I'm gonna do some intel on this cat and see what's next. You know what I'm saying? Well, what he gonna bring to the table, though? I just heard he got some wheels on him, though. So, but that's it on the Sinus family. But let's talk about the departures now, man. Demario Davis, man. Demario Davis, he left New Orleans. He's going back to the Big Apple, to the New York Jets. I believe he signed a 2-year, $22 million deal. The Jets made some great signings throughout free agency, man. Yeah, especially on the defensive end. On the defensive side, you know what I'm saying? So they really trying to bulk the defense up, you know what I'm saying? So, which is a great signing by them, and they know about Demario Davis. So I really ain't gotta say much about Demario, though. But he going to be truly missing New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate what he did, his time here. I appreciate what he did with the team and his time in the community, and he was a fan favorite, man. He was a leader. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough, man. This is like I said, but this is the NFL. NFL is a business at the end of the day. So it's tough that we couldn't re-sign Demario Davis, but at some point we gotta like move on and try to get younger, you know what I'm saying, and just usher in a new era with the New Orleans Saints, though, man. So I appreciate all the 8 years he spent here and just his time here. He was really a focal point here in New Orleans and with the team. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna suck though, man. So we gotta find somebody that can uh, replace Demario Davis. You know what I'm saying? We got Caden Ellis. Yes, we got Caden Ellis, but Caden Ellis is not no Demario Davis. You know what I'm saying? So we just need somebody to get us hype before the game, and he was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees was the guy that had us hype every game, and then Demario just took over. Now we got to find somebody else that probably can take that spot and say something to hype us up before the games. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough though, man. So I probably might be looking at Tyler Shuck maybe. Tyler Shuck might be the guy to probably get us amped up maybe, or probably I don't know, man. It's tough, man. It's really tough. I can't really put my finger on somebody that can really get us hyped before the game. You know what I'm saying? Like in the NFL huddle. Maybe Chase Young. Probably Chase Young, but I don't know. I don't know. So, but like I said, Demario Davis, though, man, appreciate the time you spent here. The A season was great, even though I hate that we didn't win a Super Bowl. Even though we should have made it to the Super Bowl, but that damn no call against the Rams that really pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? Because that was our year to win a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So even I'm still pissed about that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But to the Mario though, man, I appreciate the 8 years. Like I said, the 8 years you've been here. You know what I'm saying? I wish you nothing but continued success. You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna be a saint in my book. You know what I mean? So I mean, a brother had to get his money though, man. And plus I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at him. You know what I mean? So, but much respect, much love, and salute to Double D 56. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Demario though. And another departure we had was Alante Taylor. Alante Taylor, he had went to the Titans, man. He going home. He is from Tennessee. So I say Demario. He signed a 3-year, $60 million deal with the Titans. So which was I'm glad he got his bag though. But I know the Saints wasn't gonna give him that bag whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that we didn't try to pay him that kind of money. Because there's no way in hell we was gonna pay him that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? So but I think Alante had his best season last year with the Saints. I mean, I should say the last 2 seasons that he had with the Saints. So the Titans getting a great slot cornerback. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard though. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really too upset about Alante leaving whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But I hope that we can find somebody to replace him. We probably could go in the draft and get somebody with the 8th pick now. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna do my little mock draft somewhat down the line leading up to the NFL draft. So, but to Alante Taylor, man, I appreciate what he done. I appreciate what he done with the team too. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be missed as well. You know what I'm saying? I hope he do great things with the Titans. You know what I'm saying? The Titans are coming. They coming up. They got a great quarterback in Cam Ward. They just gotta fix. They probably gotta fix their O line pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And probably some defense. You know what I'm saying? But it's a new era with the Titans. They got Robert Saleh as their head coach, and they got Brian Dable over there. I believe he's their offensive coordinator. So, but they made some key signings with the Titans though, man. So, but to Alante though, man, I appreciate your time here. The last 5 years I think you was here. So appreciate your time, brother. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be missed. You know what I mean? So respect, much respects, and salute to you. You know what I'm saying? So other departures we had. Let me see. Luke Fortner. He only spent 1 season with us, but he's going to Carolina. And they believe he signed a one-year deal with the Carolina Panthers. So the Saints really got to they got to show up their center position, man, because we got Eric McCoy. Eric McCoy been hurt the last 2 seasons now, so they got to really draft another center. I'm not sure who else out there in free agency, but it's a must that we show up that position now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can target that as soon as possible, like ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Because we need it. You know what I'm saying? It's a must. So, but that's about it on free agency, man, and the departures though. I already talked about Kyle Kruger. So, but there's other potential free agents that's out there. So we just, like I said, we just made another signing earlier, which I just talked about, Ty Chandler. So, but we do need like more depth at certain positions on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got a bunch of wide receivers, but we still can target some wide receivers that's still out there. I mean, you got Deebo Samuel that's out there. He probably could play that Taysom Hill role. You know what I'm saying? But who else is out there, man? They got a handful of receivers out there. Jawan Jennings from the 49ers, he out there too. We probably could get one of those cats in here. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting, man. What the Saints gonna do, man? So, but that's free agency talk, man. Let's talk about Cam Jordan real quick. Cam Jordan, is he gonna remain with the black and gold, or he gonna go elsewhere? I mean, he already stated that he would love to come back to New Orleans. He spent his entire career with the New Orleans, 15 years with the Saints. So he said he want to come back, but at the right deal. You know what I'm saying? He want to be valued. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it. I really understand that a lot. The man already said he got like 2-3 years left in him. You know what I'm saying? So, and he already had he got some offers from other teams right now. He's just waiting on what the Saints gonna do. If the Saints are planning not to bring him back, he probably just gonna take whatever deal that's out there for him. You know what I'm saying? I think I heard the Chiefs was interested in him. Well, I'm not sure if the Chiefs was interested in him. I know that Chris Jones, the defensive playmaker over there, was recruiting Cam Jordan. So he probably did have talks with the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Or he can go to Arizona. He is from Arizona. He could play with the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure about any other team that's out there that's trying to acquire Cam Jordan services, but it's all on the Saints, man. What they planning to do. So I don't know, man. I say give Cam Jordan whatever he want. You know what I'm saying? Because I would love for Cam Jordan to come back to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? We got to run it back with Cam. You know what I'm saying? I really want us to run it back with DeMario, but it is what it is. DeMario got his bag, and I ain't mad at him, like I said. You know what I'm saying? I won't be mad if Cam Jordan get his bag too, if it's with us or somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see Cam Jordan just play for a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that we can do that here. But I don't know, man. It's all on the Saints, what they want to do, if they want to bring him back, or they just ready to move on and just draft his successor. You know, so it's all on the Saints right now, all on Mickey. So hopefully that they're having conversations right now, uh, like working up an offer for Cam Jordan right now. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see down the line throughout the off season if Cam Jordan is planning on the re-sign with the Saints. You know what I mean? But we'll see. But that's Cam Jordan, family. Chris Olave, man. Chris Olave. I was hoping that deal would have got done last week because I figured that might have been the first move with all the reconstruction deals that we had done. You know what I'm saying? So I know they probably planning on extending Chris Olave. It's just when is coming. You know what I'm saying? So I say give him the bag. He probably looking for that Alec Pierce money. You know what I'm saying? Alec Pierce just got signed. He just re-signed the Colts for $30 million per year. You know what I'm saying with the Colts. So that's probably what Chris Olave is looking for. You know what I mean? So, but I think they're gonna get that deal done at some point. You know what I'm saying throughout the off season. So we're gonna have to wait and see what's bound to happen with Chris Olave. You know what I mean? So, but family, man, I think that's about it, man. Cause like I said, this is gonna be a short stream. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think that's all I want to talk about, man. I think that's it. I think that's all on the agenda right now. Shout out to the Pelicans, man. I ain't watched the game last night. The Pelicans, they beat the Dallas Mavericks, I believe, 129 or 111. So I'm gonna go back and watch the highlights on that. So I'm gonna try to drop more content on the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? Even though their season is about to be over with, and they've been playing pretty good as of late. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the Pelicans though, man. But family, I think that's all I got, man. Jerry said also Jerry, I just got through talking about Ty Chandler, man. I just talked about him. So like I said earlier, I said I really don't know too much about him. I'm gonna do some intel and talk about him more on the next episode. You know what I'm saying? So I just heard that he got some wheels on him. So, and I was saying that we had a Ty Chandler way back in the day, Tyson Chandler with the New Orleans Hornets at the time. You know what I'm saying? So But I'm gonna look up his highlights later on tonight and do some intel on him, man. So, but family, man, I think that's all I got for y'all, man. I'm gonna come back probably in a few weeks. I'm gonna give y'all a mock draft. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody doing their mock drafts right now. I'm gonna do mine's probably leading up to the NFL draft, probably the week of the NFL draft, though. So, not sure I'm going live next week, but if I do, I'm just gonna come on here and just probably talk more about the Saints. Like if any more like breaking news happen with the Saints, any more splashes like all trades that we make, I will come back next week and we're gonna chop it up about it. You know what I mean? So, but fam, I think that's a wrap on this episode. So, oh, hold up though. Let me talk about one more thing, y'all. I think last time we talked, I was at 200 subscribers, man. So now, family, look, since then, your boy is up over 500 subscribers, which is crazy. I didn't think that this was going to be possible. You know what I'm saying? But that's thanks to all of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? To my day ones like my dog Jerry. He always in the building every day. You know what I'm saying? Supporting the channel. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all for making this possible, man. Because look, there won't be no NOLA Child podcast without y'all. Then there's no me without y'all. Without this, you know what I'm saying? With this possible, man. Without y'all, this won't be possible. So, bottom of my heart, man, I appreciate all of y'all, man. For real, man. So, but right now, we're on the road to 600 subscribers right now. So, hopefully, I can hit that about a weekend. So, I think last time I was at like 546. Because I just checked it a little while ago, man. I thought I was like at least at 504 or something. I think I'm at 546 right now, if I believe. Oh, I'm at 547 now. You know what I'm saying? That's thanks to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We growing and blossoming every day. You know what I'm saying? So let's try to hit that 600 by the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So let's try. And also, I'm trying to hit that 1K before the new NFL season starts. You know what I'm saying? That's my main goal. So I know it's a tall task, but I think we can achieve that goal. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta come together, man, and get more people in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grind as much as I can for y'all and put out more content on the Saints, Pelicans, more NFL, more NBA, my wrestling, you know what I'm saying, WWE. I don't be watching AEW as much. I mean, I watch it here and there, you know what I'm saying? And plus lately I've been dropping my music content too, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We here. You know what I'm saying? We live and direct. We here, man. Oh, my dog in the building, man. My dog, what's down with it, Ro? What's down, Bert? What's down? What's shucking with it, brother? Good to see you in the chat, man. I'm about to wrap it up, brother. But good to see you in the chat. He hollering at home. He hollering at OG, bro. But yeah, let's hit that 600 by the weekend, family. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to grind, push out more content for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, but family though, man, that's it, man. That's all we got. I appreciate all y'all coming through this chop shop. You know what I'm saying, on this episode. You know what I mean? Brother will be back in a few weeks. Maybe I might be back next week to drop more content and drop any more breaking news with the Saints or Pelicans and NFL, whatever. You know what I'm saying? BA. We here though, man. We here. So, but family, look, I'm not a true podcaster. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular cat that's passionate about the New Orleans Saints and New Orleans Pelicans. Doing this is just a bonus. I ain't choose to get in this game. The game chose me. You know what I'm saying? So, but family, man, look, that's all we got. There ain't no more. Time is tight. That's the end of the show. So on y'all way out, hit that like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see any random people rocking Saints gear or Pelican gear, you know what I'm saying? Tell them to come through and subscribe to the NOLA Shop podcast because we here, you know what I'm saying? We in the building, you know what I mean? And make sure that you follow your boy on X, a.k.a. Twitter, Category 84. Follow me on Instagram, Category 84. And follow the NOLA Child podcast on Instagram as well. I am on Threads too, so follow me on Threads, Category 84, and follow the NOLA Child podcast on Threads as well. Family, man, much love to y'all. I appreciate y'all once again. You know what I'm saying? A brother about to hit 550, you know what I'm saying, on subscribers. Let's hit that 600 by the weekend, you know what I mean? So, what y'all talking about? On my dog skating the building. What up, nephew? I'm wrapping it up, brother, man. But you can catch the replay, you know what I mean? But family, man, look, I will be back. Hopefully, if any more breaking news, like I said, with the Saints and Pelicans or NFL, we gonna chop it up next week. You know what I'm saying? So same time, same place, right here in the chop shop. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. But look, y'all stay up, be safe, be blessed, man. It's the chop. Who that? Flock up. Let's chop it up.